Welcome back to more GreedFall. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing all right. We're back here in Eden with Petrus and Kurt. We're going to go check out the rest of this side quest, the Theological Conflicts. This is the town where the natives and the Ptolemy supposedly live in peace. There were some tablets stolen that we recovered for the Ptolemy, and they're researching those tablets to find out more about St. Matthias and the origins of their religion. So here we go. This looks like, is this Brother Virgil?
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Matthias.
So one of the things that I figured out in the last video, or maybe the video before, I was trying to figure out why I was able to craft the blue type circles here. That requires a crafting of 2, and I only have a crafting of 1. It turns out that we have abilities, if our companions like us enough, like Vasco and Kurt do, they give us benefits. So if I look at Kurt, he gives a craftsmanship bonus, a friendship bonus to charisma if you are good enough friends with Petrus. Now, what I'm going to do here, I think we're going to examine him. It's going to be a science check, I think. So why don't we go ahead and put this on. Where's our... Yeah, it gives us a +1 to science because we've crafted that in. And we've got... That'll give us a science of 2. I don't know... I don't imagine Vasco would be a bonus to science, but I think this is the best we can do.
This man is burning up with fever, and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on his feet.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them. This man was in the swamp. We know it's home to many creatures that we have a poor knowledge of. But local healers will certainly know which antidote to use. We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Indeed. Let's go ask him for help. Lair is the chieftain of the village. Basically, the Ptolemy just built a village of their own on top of the natives that were already there, and Lair's the chief of the natives that are there. Let's go ahead and put our intuition hat on, just in case it comes up in a future conversation. He's around the way. I think, let's see. How do I get there? I think it's just down around here. Yeah.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp. and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegad is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us. I have to go.
Like so many others.
Alright, let's go find Vindwal. Now, is that the... Yeah, I think that's the mother of the guy that stole the tablets. So we've already kind of helped her out. We didn't kill her son when we got the tablets back, so she already kind of owes us. If I'm thinking of the right lady. Yeah.
Here you are again. What do you want?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegad.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Cool. Hopefully, this works.
Where am I?
You are in Eden. You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who were at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
Alright, cool. Will this guy have anything to say?
Thank you for curing Brother Fidelis, Your Excellency. May the Enlightened bless you.
You should rather thank Vindwal. She's the one who supplied the antidote.
I will pray for her.
So hopefully we can sort of instigate a bit more of a relationship between these people, because they all basically seem to ignore each other. But now we need to go to the north, into the swamps, and help those people. The Bridge Alliance sent a group into the swamps as well, if we're going to the same place. And they didn't make it either. Now, let's see. Yeah. Over here. How do I get over there? I feel like we've had this issue before. Huh. Let's see if we can go up there now. I think it's around this way.
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
Yeah, me either.
You're perfectly right, my child. This passage must have been cleared by the expedition. We should follow it.
Yeah, it looks like they blew it up with... Well, I mean, they have gunpowder. And then this guy immediately died. Consecrated Ring. Mental power 3. We definitely can't use that, but I'm wondering if Petrus can. I think it's better than what he had before. Let's see. No. This. He's got 187. Can he use this? He can. All right, I'm expecting a lot from you. Let's go. New area. There's a chest just in the swamp.
Will we all have to die in the name of your folly?
All I did was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrive right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Okay. So here's some guards. I definitely want to talk to her. Is this... That's not Virgil. He must be up there. Let's talk to her first.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders, something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Yep. This sounds exactly what was destined to happen ever since we heard about the differing in the interpretation of the scriptures that they already had from the folks back in Old Serene that we helped escape from the Inquisitors. So all of this is more or less to be expected. I suspect there might be a fracturing of the Ptolemy if this continues. Or one side, the Inquisitors may crack down on the truth getting out. That might be something that happens. Maybe we can help stop that, though. I think it would be good for them to find common cause with the natives.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information, but you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Alright, let's go see what Virgil has to say. We gotta give him a fair shot. He was definitely right about them being unprepared for this, but he might be taking it to extremes.
Brother Virgil,
What do you want?
can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Yeah, it doesn't fit his narrative, so he's not interested in what the new tablets have to say.
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here. We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
I feel like he might not be completely unreasonable. He hasn't resorted to violence or forcing his way into the leadership position. It's possible he could be reasoned with, and through him, the entire Ordo Luminous to maybe give the whole natives thing a chance. But I don't know. It depends on how heavy-handed the story is, right? I think we just go to the right and sort of loop around. We'll have to see how it goes. Is there a path here? Oh. Can I... Impossible to climb. Maybe we have to go to the left. Maybe I had it backwards. Not this way. Oh, hello. Camp. I'm standing in the fire. Here we go. Oh, this is the excavation site. Can we... Oh, here's the ladder. Should we go to the other spots first? Oh, no. There's just one thing to look for. Are they all disappearances? And what is this one? Come on. Thank you. Disappearances. Oh, here's a guy. Science level 2. We can do science level 2. We just need to change a little bit. No, that's vigor. This one.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace. And it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
I mean, the only other... There's no other people around. It's got to be somebody from the Thélème camp. Alright, how do I get to the other places? It's to the right. Oh, back around this way. Ooh! Let's put our good armor on. Maybe we can sneak. Where are we getting to? Straight ahead. Come on. There we go. We got it. Okay. Oh, yeah, we definitely have to fight these ones. Maybe we can just do a quick bomb, you think? Not enough adrenaline. Shoot! Oh, that would have been a perfect... How are we gonna do this? These guys are nuts. Okay, come on. I need to just blast and then do a thing. Not enough adrenaline. Shoot again. Is everybody still alive? Everybody's still alive. Let's do this. We did it. Nope. One little hit and it's knocked down.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
No, leave me alone. It's down. We're doing fine. I don't think I'm hitting it. Oh, I think we got it backed into a corner.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Come on. These enemies are tough. Did you see all the armor they had? For just regular old stuff. Alright, there's one thing we need to find. Where's the other one? Further on. Okay. Science level 2. Well, let's do the thing again.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it.
Mm-hmm. So now... Oh, I can't climb this. Now there was that group over there, so let's be careful. Yeah, somebody's killing off the people. I mean, it really does kind of point to Brother Virgil trying to make Eugenia look bad. But that may not be the complete story. Every quest has a twist. So let's be careful. Let's not jump to conclusions. Oh, looks like we're fine. Is it a bunch of you? Let's just go like, yep. Alright, that's beautiful. Let's get this guy. Nice. And here we go again.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile, most likely a Llewellyn. But what was he doing alone so far from camp? It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
All these disguised deaths, these abject crimes. The natives can be violent, but they are not deceitful. I'm afraid that Brother Virgil may have found a way to take control of the expedition. He should be judged for it.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. I pushed A instead of X for the science. So that's why I just said the thing about the animal. But since we had figured out the other ones, I suppose that... we kind of figured it out anyway. Oh. He's right here? That's weird. Was he following us? What? What is happening with this? I kind of assumed we had to go back to camp. I think the marker might be wrong. Unless we can go here? Nope. Huh. I don't know. Let's go.
May the enlightened protect me in this.
I don't have the adrenaline. I definitely need to do... Nope. Let's switch to the armor type weapon. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Oh, look at this. Look at how efficient this is.
May the shadow.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the camp. Or maybe that is the camp. I'm not sure now. I'll be back in a second. It was. He's at the camp. I just got a little lost. So let's go deal with this. See what he has to say for himself. I mean, you can't just murder your fellow priests to move to a leadership position. Alright, are we at our most charming? We have our intuition hat. I think we're ready to do this.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency! Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages! Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Oh, Virgil, would you please stop taking us for fools? The natives had no hand in this.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, Foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Thélème, but he has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide. Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
Thank you for your wisdom. So we can accept Brother Virgil's gold and have the Ordo sort of hide the discovery. We can reveal that he murdered people to hide the truth so that he could ruin the expedition. I think this is the one that we want, though. I think we order him to leave the expedition so the expedition can continue, and then the truth of maybe not his murders, but the truth of the rest of the St. Matthias story will come out. So I'm going to order him to leave the expedition. He probably won't like this.
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue, and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
Okay. I was thinking that that would hurt our reputation with Thélème, but not yet. Let's see if it happens when we talk to her. And again, I think it's strange, but I think we're gonna have to keep those murders on the down low. I don't think we're gonna have to tell Eugenia about it.
Alas, I have found the dead bodies of your colleagues.
How horrible. But how? Oh, perhaps I should have listened to Brother Virgil.
I doubt it.
Oh,
Brother
well,
Virgil is responsible for
I'm
these
wrong.
deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias' journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Cool. Well, let's take a look. I don't know if this quest is still on there. It is, and it continues further, and it looks like we can still do it. I know we have to cure the Malachor. I know we do. That's the whole point of the game. But the secrets of the St. Matthias thing is really cool and fascinating. I kind of want to continue it. Let's see where it is on the map. We have to run over here to the north, and then there's a little bit of a question mark for the last camp area. Okay, well, I think we're going to have to wrap up for today. Oh no. Game! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Take care.